Some of you have asked me in the past whether I had any original characters and if I could draw them. A long time ago I came up with a guy called Finn, but I never did much with the character design other than a few drawings here and there. I still like his basic design, but I felt like a new person was needed, and so recently I brought another character to paper who I called Ian Manning. Around the same time I've been contacted by Amino about their platform OC Amino. I've seen some of you talk about Art Amino in the comments of my videos already, and so we thought OC Amino could also be of interest to you. Them sponsoring this video is also an opportunity for me to share my character Ian with you. OC Amino is all about sharing your original characters, your OCs. You can post pictures of them, tell their backstory, or show others how you came up with the design or how it changed over time. All the while you get to know other artists and their OCs, so you can tell stories together. With polls you can get input on your designs, techniques and other decisions by other artists and friends you've made in the app, and get them involved in the world of your OC. Another recent feature are shared folders, in which you can upload images and art posts and organize them by album. You can also look forward to audio and video chat very soon, I've been told. You can find a link to the app in the video description. Give it a try and share your OCs. Now about Ian, whom I've been sketching here. First of all, for me it's really hard to stick to OCs, since I have trouble thinking of backstories when working on my own characters. Not that OCs necessarily need to have one, but I think that would have helped me to keep drawing them more often. So far I've only come up with about 3 characters over the years that I've been drawing. Of course I wasn't only working on fanarts or other artists' OCs, but when scribbling random characters I often felt that it wasn't enough to call that character my OC, because it was boring and I knew I probably wouldn't draw him or her again. When trying to work actively on a design, with me it often starts with a basic idea, like a haircut or some clothes for example, which make me wonder what kind of person would fit to that. So I end up having some rough character traits and a bit of the general look, which is a good start, but in my case it often ends there, since writing stories and dialogues is really something I have to work on. It often feels too cliché or too unoriginal when I write some pieces of text that I won't even continue writing. I really want to get rid of that attitude, because how am I supposed to get better if I do not practice? It's the same with drawing actually. Needless to say that with Ian I'm also not that sure where it will go currently, but I'm excited to draw him more often. The name Ian was suggested on Instagram by the way, so thank you everyone who gave some input. The last name Manning comes from an often black character called Sarah Manning, who's also a very tough and fun person. The haircut was inspired by my older character Finn, which was derived from the young Dante from Devil May Cry. I like to think of him as being part of some kind of badass exorcist story, but he could also be the antagonist skater dude in some other sport anime, or some character in a high school romance. But maybe you have some creative thoughts on this, let me know in the comments below where I could take him story-wise.